Welcome once again. It's another episode of Talk the Talk podcast. And today we have a lot of visitors in the studio. So, like always, my name is Michael FMC, and I have a couple of guys with me right here. So, everybody's going to do an introduction of himself. So, yeah, you know the guy. Do the introduction.
Do the introduction. Okay, I'm Fada. Julius, that's my real name. And I'm actually a volunteer from Germany doing here my business in Malawi now for 1 year. But yeah, I'm also known as Fada on TikTok and the socials. That's why I'm allowed to be here tonight.
He's around to be here tonight. Actually, it's an honor to have you, right?
Hey, it's fun. Thanks.
Yes, sir. You already know who it is. The boy Sai. Over to you.
Okay. My name is Ramadan Binali. My name is Ramadan Binali, and I'm Ramadan because I was born in the month of Ramadan, which is actually starting tomorrow in Malawi. So my birthday was 2 days ago, and I also have another birthday because I'm now using the Islamic calendar. So it's like I have two birthdays.
Two birthdays.
Yeah. So people also know me as Tay Gin, and Fada's.
Manager. Are you his manager?
No, I'm not. We're not managing each other.
So what's happening?
What's happening? Because I've heard rumors saying you, Ramadan,
there's a story. There's a story behind us starting this.
Story.
Yeah. I mean, Fada will be able to explain it even better.
I think you're just embarrassed to say the story because you don't know which parts you should leave out and which parts you're allowed to.
So, actually, we get to hear everything right here, right?
Yeah.
So if there is a story behind it, we just need the whole story here. That's why you guys are here. We need to know what's in the background. Because normally we used to sing Ramadan and then Father doing some skits and whatnot. So lately we have seen Manyon in the
So like, what is happening?
Yeah, what is happening?
So this is not a business thing, yeah? We're not just business partners doing some social media.
Yeah.
We knew each other already since, when was this? We got to know each other for...
Okay, but there was a festival happening in Mangochi.
Sand Music Festival.
So the dates are around at that time of the festival.
Yeah.
Right.
So if we can't mention
this was September.
All right.
This is where we met. So we were already long friends, and then we started with the TikTok thing on the last day of last year, 2023.
That was on the 31st, yeah?
Yeah, 31st.
The last day of the last year. you know, people just saying on the 31st of December. Come on.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, and we posted it basically on New Year's. This was when everything started, but we knew each other already long.
What exactly started? Because you just say everything started. Now we don't know.
Okay. So like previously, I've been telling him that, he knew that I'm a content creator on TikTok. Then I've been telling him that, since you're in Malawi, it's an African country, like there are a lot of black people here. Yeah. So if I do a TikTok with Mzungu, this is actually the name that every white person is called in Malawi, Mzungu. Yeah. So if the people will see Mzungu speaking some Chichewa, everything will just blow up. And then he didn't believe me until one day we went to watch a certain football match between, it was Maito Mukulu Wanderers and a certain team. Yeah. So I told him that I will record him dancing with the supporters.
Yeah.
And then I will post it on TikTok, and people will, But like there was a song called Ipepelele, Ipepelele, you see? So I told him to do this song and dance with the supporters, and he did, and I recorded him, but I did not post
up until today. Never published.
Yeah, I lost the picture.
That's some good content to be lost.
So until then we went to Mangochi. I think the rest was already explained on when we posted our first video.
Now, for knowledge purpose, because I've been meeting people that have been asking, like, for how long has Fada been here, right? Mm-hmm. Actually, your real name, like you've said, is Julius, yeah? But then people have been asking, have you been here, for how long have you been here? Because a lot of people think maybe you've been in the country for the past maybe 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. So tell, how long have you been here?
Okay, so I said I'm here in Malawi for 1 year, but I arrived 6 months ago. So in August I came here from Germany, my first time in Malawi ever. So since then I just tried to get integrated into the Malawian culture somehow.
So it means you have only been here for 6 months.
Yeah.
and then you are able to have some Chichewa vocabulary.
That's because we had some Chichewa lessons.
Yeah.
I came here and I immediately said, okay, I want to also to learn, to understand at least a bit when they're talking about the Mzungu in the street, shouting Buana Buana, and then something after that which I didn't understand. So I said, I want to learn this. Yeah. And we had 7 weeks or so of Chichewa lessons, which was enough to learn at least some basics and a solid foundation to learn more. And then Ramadan and all of my other friends, they're just teaching me some Chichewa words, so I'm trying to get into it. Chichewa.
Where did you say you're learning Chichewa?
I learned it in Chacaranda Culture Center in Plantain. Yeah.
So there are lessons there for different languages.
Yeah. So there are lots of.
It's basically Chichewa and just French.
Like they teach you proper Chichewa. Yeah. Because if you can find Malawians, they they'll start teaching you with the
I think they just teach the basics, like the words they would use the most.
Yeah.
Okay, but then the difference is that if you learn it on the street, the Chichewa, it's like they say, in this case you just say muli buanch. But then you go to the lessons and they actually tell you, okay, mu means you, li is to be, buanch is how. So you just understand the basics behind it, and it's not just like a baby talking some words that it doesn't actually understand.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Actually, it's cool because it's more like I know Jacaranda for a number of things. They're promoting arts in the country. Talking of content creation, sorry, we had to go back and then to see the background and whatnot. Now, because the main thing that we hear is about the content creation something that has drawn so much like people's attention to say who is Fada, because I remember the first video which went viral. I think it was the Tay Grin one.
But okay, for first question should be, how did you meet Tay Grin?
Okay, but this happened after I was already viral because
the first video that went viral is not the Tay Grin video. It's the Ipondeni Fada.
Oh,
I mean that's where the name came from.
Why I'm Fada is Ipondeni Fada.
So are you happy with the name? Like you accepted the name?
I'm very happy. I think it's a cool name. But then I met the real Ipondeni Fada one day at
the guy.
Tico. His name is Tico.
The guy that crashes.
Tico.
And he was like, Fada, I'm the real Ipondeni Fada. And I thought he's just messing with me. So I was just like, yeah, sure. No, I'm the real one. There's the only real one. There's only me.
There's only one Fada.
A few hours later, that same evening, there was a friend of mine like, hey, you see this guy over there? This is the real Ipondeni Fada.
Sorry,
okay, he was not joking. So we did some selfies, but I felt bad because this is the guy that actually started everything, right? This initiated all this hype and this whole meme around Fada. And now I'm the one that everyone knows the face of if they hear Fada, but he's the original guy. So
so credit to the real Fada.
Credits
to
Tico.
The corporate Fada. Maybe you're gonna leave
I owe you everything.
Okay, so Fada, since you're coming here in Malawi, what's the strangest thing you have done in Malawi?
The strangest thing?
Yes.
Probably meeting Tay Grin.
That was strange.
That was, I mean, imagine. So we did the Fada video, we did some other content after this, and then Ramadan had the idea of the Jere video. And we have to say, Ramadan has the ideas for all the videos.
So in short, Ramadan is the real content creator.
It's his TikTok account.
You're simply implementing the ideas that Ramadan is coming up with.
I would say so, yeah.
So why don't you come up with your own TikTok account?
Why is he question after question?
No, Ramadan, what are you doing to this boy?
Okay, basically, so I actually told him we should create some. We should create an account for him, and then he said, this is such a Malawian content, so I'll be back in Germany very soon. So, the account will be of no use. So let's just grow your account since it's already growing with the TikTok.
He's the guy that started everything, that helped me with all of this, or the mind behind all of this. And if I would create something own right now, I would feel like I'm stealing his fan base, or like somehow I'm leaving in 6 months. So in Germany, the people won't understand Chichewa, and
Actually, it's more relevant here in Malawi than there.
So it won't work for me in Germany. And why should I grow something big right now if I know that this will end in 6 months from now?
So, but what's the sustainable plan now? Because now, you know, Fada will be leaving in the next 6 months. Now Ramadan, I know, yes, Ramadan is always there in the videos. So I think this question should go to Ramadan, because he's the brand, because the whole brand is.
Bring it on.
Yeah. So what's the sustainable plan like
for this thing to grow?
Because
or maybe the first question should be: ever since your stand, like the Fada stand, you feel like your account is really growing?
Yes, I mean it's really growing because initially I stopped creating content when I was on 18k followers. Yeah, because my mom was really sick, so I couldn't be creating content and then also focus on my mom's illness. Yeah, so the account growth was just stuck on 18k until we posted his video, the one that we did at the lake, the Ponded Fada. Then the views were just so much. Like by then my highest viewed video was on 200k, but his video, I mean, was viewed up to 300k within a week.
Okay.
So from 18k with one video, I went high up to 21k. You see? So I thought like, okay. So
let's see. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, if
now we're even way above.
Yeah. Now we'll be celebrating our 50k followers. I mean, in a few days, because now we're on 48 point something.
Yeah.
And we normally have 400 followers in 4 days. Yeah, so basically that's that. So I think in the future, to answer his question, we are not quite thinking about the future now. We're just focused on doing what we're doing right now. Yeah, so whatever comes in the future is Kesara.
We can't predict.
we cannot predict the future.
Because all of this year so far was non-predictable at all. With Tay Grin out of nowhere texting Ramadan on TikTok, let's meet up.
So you Tay Grin texted you? Yes.
Okay.
Where's my phone? But
There was you.
okay, yeah. I can actually show you.
Yeah, show me the text. I want to know. What if you're lying?
We have to make a second part, and then Ramadan was like, "Yeah, sure, let's meet." And luckily, we're Plantair based. Let's settle this. We're Plantair based. We're not Lilongwe based.
Yeah.
Even though the joke of me being the neighbor of Tay Grin, and then luckily Tay Grin was that day in Plantair, so he said, "Okay, let's meet tomorrow." Next morning, picking him up from his house, going to Ramadan's place, recording this video. It was insane.
Right. So on the Tay Grin part, did he pay you or was just a free thing?
Just a free thing. I mean, we also did our profit with this, right? Because we were growing so much because of this, and Fada was being more public than ever before, more viral. So we benefited from this just as well as he did, because he also got many views.
Okay, so right now I'm reading a text from Tay Grin. Tay Grin texted Ramadan.
Yeah.
Where are you based? We should do a video of me bringing the swords. So this is Ramadan responding. We are based in Chinyonga, Blantyre. It would be really, really fun if we do the video if you bring the sword. Yeah, let's do it. I'm currently in Blantyre. All right. Okay. So Tay Grin texted Ramadan.
Yeah, he did.
So that's
and actually,
nice. That's really
I think
nice.
we were together. Yeah. I was with him, and then we were thinking of another video because we saw that. Okay, our first video, blew up, and the Njele video was like even better than the one we did. So we were now excited, discussing how we should just keep on doing this. Yeah, So then Tay Grin's text pops up. Tay Grin has texted us. Like we have grabbed an attention of one of the biggest artists in Malawi. So we were so excited. We didn't think of, Tay Grin has to pay us. No, we also were just thinking of just benefiting.
But at least he bought you drinks, huh?
Actually, Tay Grin is a big brand, So it's more like Tay Grin is a big brand. So normally coming to you guys, it was more like a win-win situation.
It was like a symbiosis, whereby I benefit, he benefits. You see? So we were so excited. We actually he told me that, so I'll just call my driver. I told him, no, we will drive to your place and we will pick you up.
Yeah.
So we used our car, we used our fuel
Yeah.
to pick him up to my house. You see? So yeah, we didn't have to to be paid for that.
It's really interesting because now let's go to this now. Now a lot of people are starting to noticing you, Ramadan and Fada, and then you're doing content creation. How now in your context now, Fada, being new in Malawi, you came here for a different course, and then this thing now is starting to come. You're now getting people's attention. I know when you're moving around your way, wherever you go, like
everywhere,
you're getting noticed and whatnot. So how does it feel like to be noticed? How does it feel?
And this is actually the reason why it's so hard for me to say what's the craziest thing you've done in Malawi so far, because this is crazy right now and it's not done. Because from Tay Grin's video on, everyone started to like call me neighbor or Tay Grin in the streets, or some people Fada. And it changed my whole experience here in Malawi, because now it's so much easier to connect to people. Like one day I was at barbecues partying one night, and then there was just Phyzix at the table. I didn't know who this guy was. Like I knew the name, but just from the looks, I didn't know that this is Phyzix. So I was just talking to another guy that was like asking me for a picture, and then he said, "Hey, you have to say hi to my friend Phyzix." So then Phyzix was just like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" And we were talking. And in my head, there was just Tina. Moralo, Tina. And I was like, what's happening? So it's so easy now to connect to those personalities. Or then Juno. Juno is already a friend of Ramadan, anyways.
I mean,
you're friends with big people, huh?
No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Well, you're being humble now. You're being humble. You don't have to be humble.
This should be the question. Who is Ramadan?
Yeah, who is Ramadan? Yes, let's get to you now.
Even more interesting.
Who is Ramadan?
Okay.
I don't even know.
Okay. So Ramadan is a mining engineer. I graduated from Polytechnic, now Mubas. Yeah, I did mining engineering, and then I also have some businesses. Currently, I'm doing some part-time job at the university. I mean, the Mubas. Yeah.
What do you mean, some part-time job? What do you mean?
I'm teaching.
Lecturing position.
Be specific,
Yeah.
bro.
So, yeah, I'm also a business person. I have shops that I run.
So
Shops.
to say Ramadan is a big man, are we?
Yeah.
No, I'm not a big man, because if you'd ask me now,
Father
how
and
much
big
do you
man.
have in your account,
Yeah.
you'll be disappointed.
How much do you have in account?
We don't disappoint. I mean, disclose that.
But then the thing is, Ramadan is known. Like you go partying, and he's like, "Yeah, that's my friend from uni. Yeah, that's my friend from uni."
You know how Blanta is so small, so we're just living in one. Like it's almost like one compound. So
even with like, there were already some people going to you like, "Are you the guy from TikTok? I saw you on TikTok. You Facebook."
I mean, that was
before.
Fada.
Last year.
That was before Fada. Actually, even Sai, we met on TikTok.
So before Fada, what content was there? Like,
I was just making some random content that was having some violence, violent videos. Like I'll just make fun of what people do, why people, relatable stuff, like why do girls paint their lips, just making fun of that, So it was also going on very good, but then not as much as this time.
Like some weeks ago, we had Vida Brown on the same podcast.
You know Vida Brown,
Yeah. So we were talking on content creation. So we posed the question. We asked Vida to say, "Do you think we have good content?" And then she said,
"No." That was her answer. Yes.
Yeah, I would agree with that somehow.
Yeah.
Because in Malawi, especially, the content that we have is just the same content but done by several people. Because when everybody wants to do TikTok, they are just thinking of just doing comedies. Understand? I'll give an example of South Africa. You find people dancing. They are making content for dancing. Others are just going in the street asking people random questions. There are a lot of things. People are actually cooking, showcasing their businesses. But in Malawi, if you want to go viral, you have to be crazy. You have to be a comedian. You have to do comedies. You know, you have to look a little bit.
It's more like
stupid.
the AI revolution where you're seeing a lot of robots now in the
Yeah. So
AI.
I would agree with Vida Brown that she was right.
Yeah.
In terms of content creation, we are all doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So where do you think we are wrong?
I think ideation, the ideas, we're just limited to
what is trending.
Yeah. But then we can actually think of some other things. Actually, it's already in my mind. When I shift from this country, like I'm also gonna be away for some time. So when I shift from this country, I don't think I'll be doing the same stuff. Understand? So yeah, I mean, she was right.
I think on the same note, I think you dodged the question when I asked about what's the sustainable plan now. When Fada is out.
Okay. So we actually answered the question when you were away. We said right now we're just focusing on what is happening now. On the future plans, we will discuss, because he still has 6 months. I still have a lot of time in Malawi, so we will actually talk about this at some point. We will actually think about it.
So what should we say expect in the next 4 months, 5 months? Should we expect more of content, or we're gonna see now Fada dancing now?
I think we will always just do what we're up to at the moment. Like there's no proper plan for the next.
Because even the videos, it's not like we have a script somewhere. All the time. Sometimes we don't have an idea, and then we just sit in a car. Then I just say, Fada, can you say these Chichewa words? And then when he fails to say them properly, then I feel like, oh, this is going to be fun to Malawians. Then we just record.
Actually, it's just embarrassing me in the content.
Would it be wrong someone to say, no, you're abusing Fada? Would it be wrong?
Yeah.
No, it would be an abuse if he doesn't like it to be posted.
Yeah.
So you don't
he enjoys
No, not at all. Because I'm also pushing him to like, come on, let's do another content.
Yeah. Because that's a perception. You know, normally when you're doing things like this, there are other people that will have the.
Especially Malawians will be like, hey,
of course,
this guy Ramadan is using you.
This has way too many upsides, like way too many good things from my life, like good influence. The bouncers at the bars, they know me, you know, they're just like, come on, go in.
Hey, what? I hear you like partying, you.
Hey,
Fada is everywhere.
He's everywhere. Barbecues.
That's
everywhere.
That's what the people are talking on the streets. I saw Fada partying.
Okay, Fada. What is it about you with rubbing your feet with salt?
Rubbing my feet with salt.
Okay, why are you looking at me like that?
Where did you get this?
I don't know, bro. Hey, just answer. Do you rub your feet with salt?
Juma.
Story.
This should be
No, I don't talk to Juma.
Actually, I'm not even aware of that.
Yeah. This sounds now like a really bad kink.
Why? Like,
no, this is the way how I met Ramadan.
who does that?
This is how I met Ramadan at the lake.
So crazy.
Fuck you.
Just answer my question, bro.
Okay.
This guy, the Fada you know, he rubs his feet with salt.
This was once.
The salt we put in what?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so this was at the lake for the Sand Music Festival, and I was there with some friends. I didn't know Ramadan by that time, and we were just partying, and we were drinking a lot, and I was on a good level of alcohol, and then at some point,
good level.
Well, how much am I going to tell about? My parents will watch this, guys. So at some point, it came to a point where there was a stranger giving me something to smoke, and I was just being innocent, Julius, as I am. Smoking it, and done. I was completely blacked out. 10 o'clock in the night. I was actually so hyped for Spyro to be there. My friends told me I was just like looking in the sky like a crazy guy, and at some point asking if we can go out, and then I started throwing up out there and talking about Spyro, and I want to see the your guy. And just talking shit, and this is not normal by throwing up. So my head was out the driver's seat throwing up, and my feet were out the passenger seat, where there was a random guy that we didn't know called Ramadan, rubbing my feet with salt to help me.
So you're the one who started
I
it.
was losing so much.
Because
0, 9, 9,
Number leak.
9, 2.
That's unfair, bro.
okay. Oh yeah, but then going back.
I know. Look.
Why did I rub
Yes.
salt on his feet? Because I normally don't take alcohol, but I heard from my friends that are alcoholics that when somebody blacks out from alcohol, you rub them with salt on their feet. So I was just doing what I heard from my friends.
It was perfect. I drank so much, and I was throwing it up again, and then my feet got rubbed with salt, and the next morning I felt like a newborn. It was all fine. I didn't have any hangover. I was just this weird feeling of I didn't remember what actually happened, and I never blacked out. I actually threw up because of alcohol once before. So this was something completely not normal, and it won't happen again. I learned a lot from that night.
So since then you've been like it has become
A habit. It's now a habit. You're rubbing your feet with salt.
No, it was
just a one-time thing.
No, it was just a one-time thing to help me, and I was also not aware that Ramadan is rubbing my feet with salt. I didn't.
So that's how you got to know Ramadan.
Yeah, this was our first interaction.
So salt connected these two.
And
You see how people connect?
And the same sort
Doesn't matter what you connect with. Salt.
That's how the circle closes
connected
again.
with Tay Grin.
Yes, the same salt that connected
Circle
you
of
with
life.
Tay Grin. Oh, bro.
But imagine, next morning I wake up, strangers coming to me, hey, are you fine again? And I'm like, who are you? Why do you know that I was not good last night? So apparently there were lots of people helping me, but my friends were telling me about this guy called Ramadan. And I wanted to say thank you. I wanted to meet him to say thank you in person because I was so grateful. But we never met up until 3 weeks later or 2 weeks later at the Piano Fest here in Blantyre, where my friends recognized him. They were like, this is Ramadan. And from there on,
I think I still have the
Close
first
friends.
picture that we took.
Yeah?
The first picture that we took on that night.
I don't have it anymore. My phone got stolen.
Yeah, but then
That's another story.
you know people.
So now
the young Julius.
they are curious. Okay, now so like have you been approached so far maybe to feature in a certain movie or some
Content or someone's content.
Well, Chuno,
Yeah, Tuno has invited us to be in her music video. So that's something big as well. Yeah, recently there are a lot of people now hitting on our DM to promote their products, and we've actually just posted one, but we have a lot of people coming in they want us to promote their products. Yeah, so it's quite overwhelming.
Yeah, so I think you have quite a short time to looking at the time that Fada has in Malawi. So you have a limited time. So what are you planning? Because I understand you're going commercial, yeah?
I would love to, connect to Zeze and make a song with him or whatever, It's just having some fun, some crazy stuff, some more crazy stories. For sure, like there will be lots of crazy stuff coming.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anyways, aside all these, Fada, what's life like to you in Malawi?
So life before Fada was different than life after Fada, because now when I'm going on the street, people recognize me, and there are lots of benefits, but also it's just it's strange for me. Just a young German guy, and now I'm famous, so I'm still processing. But before, I also already enjoyed it. It's not like I only enjoy it because of the Fada thing right
because
now. I love it.
Yeah. Lately, we have seen a lot of ladies now taking selfies with you, and then how are you handling that?
I'm handling that.
How are you handling the ladies? Yes.
Why are you two being assholes? Start asking about the ladies.
Because we know think that comes with fame, yeah?
Yeah.
You go to a place without a selfie, everybody's going to be like, let me take a selfie with Fada.
And ladies do come with fame.
A lot of girls taking selfies and a lot of girls texting me in my TikTok.
I want that white guy.
If I show you my message requests here, you'll be surprised. Like over 100 people.
Just
100 girls.
show me one text.
Every week.
Okay.
Yo, there's this
No, but then
Zambian
that's
girl.
not right.
She really wants you.
Now we won't mention the name.
Okay.
Yeah, we wanna see what the ladies say.
Now I don't want to scare them away.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, actually, we'll keep them private.
Yeah, we just wanna see
Okay.
what you
see now. I've already opened, and then you see now how many message requests.
You have 7 requests. I just wanna see one message
Ladies,
you ladies sending to Ramadan.
You know, it's nice to be in the center of attention sometimes, but then I have a girlfriend. I
Oh,
cannot.
you have a girl.
I have a girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Or in German.
No, here in Malawi.
In 6 months, you've already.
Yeah, this was fast, huh?
Yeah, it's very fast.
No, but already after after
This is real, man.
yes.
Okay, I won't mention the
Yeah.
But this one starts with.
Hey, you're going to chase my followers away. But then, yeah, it's real.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, it's real.
Then okay, I'll just read the second message. Just give me the white man with that emoji.
The tongue emoji. The white man. You know, like some yummy stuff. You see? You see?
Oh my gosh, bro.
Okay, so you can say hi in public. You can take pictures with me. It's all fine.
Yeah.
We can even have a quick chit chat, you know, just to talk.
Yeah.
But
But now, Fada just said something that he now has
Yeah.
a girlfriend.
Yes.
Then you ask, is it a Malawian girlfriend?
Yes.
You say yes, it's a Malawian girlfriend.
And how did you connect? Is it did you connect after the? Now that you
no, this was before. We met before.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he is not taking advantage of his fame. Just going into the girls that is.
Now on the other end now, how is she handling the fame now? Looking at now,
I don't think that I can actually answer that question for her. I can just answer what I do from my side. I just talk a lot to her. You know, just try to comfort her in a way that she knows that she's the one in my head. And
because I understand when fame comes like this, there's always like maybe undivided attention.
You guys
where you
grow up.
Sure, you guys talking about
Ramadan.
She'll see this. She will see this. She will see this. Fuck you.
So Ramadan. Father talked of having a girlfriend.
Why
You
having this as
okay? In this context, we'll call you the manager. Do you have a girlfriend yourself?
the manager? I'm not managing, father.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
There's a page. Yes, I have a girlfriend.
Okay.
I have one.
So now the viewers will just go. Our viewers will go down.
Do you have a girlfriend or do you have girlfriend?
You mean girlfriends with an S
Yes.
as in
Plural. Yeah.
I know I have one girlfriend.
You have one girlfriend.
Yes.
Father, you have one girlfriend or
Yes.
Wait. When we are, why would you actually expect me now to answer no? I have multiple. It's just so easy to say. What? Yeah, I have one.
Okay, so you know what will happen?
Yeah.
Okay, we never know who is the girlfriend and the one who will be watching.
Okay.
So every girl will be watching will be like, maybe it's me. We don't know. We're not sure. Are you sure you have one girlfriend?
I have one girlfriend.
Ramadan.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, we are on this show because you wanted to ask us questions.
Yeah.
But we will also ask you some questions.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Anyway, so in the interest of time,
Time will not allow us. But yeah. So how loyal are you guys?
How many girlfriends do you have?
What is this? Hey, bro. Why you go start, bro?
Guys, emote. Anyways, yeah, this is very good. We're getting to. Yeah, actually, we have exhausted much of the time because we wanted to understand who is Fada, how did it start, and where we're going, and looking at the time that you guys have to be in the country. Now, what's the sustainability plan? Then you have shared with us all that. Yeah. So if you are gone, Fada, as in going out of the country,
Okay.
what would you want people to remember you for?
The people in Malawi.
Yeah.
Okay. I will be a funny I hope in their heads I'll just be a fun white guy and I'll somehow, not support the picture of those white people who don't care about the Malawian culture and they don't try to integrate. I hope this is what I might have changed in the mind of the people, so that they see white people can also be fun and they can talk Chichewa and they can be interested in the culture and they can love this country just as much as a Malawian can do. But this is such a big gift, such a big present that was given to Ramadan and me to be viral right now, that I would be fine with being forgotten again. It's okay. This was my time here. The time will be over at some point. I'll have to go. For me at least, Ramadan will still be here, or he will leave to wherever he wants to go, but I'm just grateful.
But I'm sure you're gonna miss Ramadan, yeah.
I'll miss.
Ramadan, you're gonna miss.
But I think we've already talked of how maybe life will be like after
he's gone.
Yeah. We will be meeting actually, but not as often as this.
Yeah. Okay. We will try our best, and we will maybe try our best to have content. Like when I'm in Germany, going to the supermarket, talking in Chichewa. This is fun, right?
Yeah.
So maybe, but this will be for the Malawian TikTok, and because I don't think that in Germany I don't want to be TikTok famous in Germany. I think this is a separate life. I want to keep my Malawi life, my German life, as much separated as it's possible. Yeah.
All right. Ramadan, is there anything maybe you don't know about, or maybe how can I put this?
Yes, you can go both ways. Like, is there anything that I still don't know about Fada?
Yes.
Is there anything that he doesn't know about me? For me, I'd say yes. Maybe he still has some tiny things that he doesn't know about me. But for him, I mean, he taught me everything. I'm quite older than him, so
yeah. How old are you?
Yeah.
We won't joke about mine.
Quite older than him.
Quite older. Basically, he's a grandpa.
He's a grandpa. Yes. I would accept that. You know? So
no,
I think I have exhausted, because he knows everyone from my family.
Yeah.
He has met my mom several times. Maybe he has never met my dad, but has met almost everybody that I stay with in Blantyre.
Yeah, and
so,
lots of his friends.
A lot.
So I know a lot about him, but this was only after knowing him for maybe 4 months, because there was every week something new that I learned. I was like, you were an actor back then, or you did music, you have a chicken shop, every day some random facts.
I'm actually an actor. I've featured in several movies in Malawi. Yes, I've also, maybe others don't know, but I've also featured in Tiguferanji, you know, that popular program. At some point back then, because the shooting was actually happening at our house, the house that we were living in Naberi. So, so I've done quite some.
So actually, Ramadan is coming from way back.
Yeah,
It's just
Way back.
he started meeting big people in the past, like, cause
I used to do music, and then I shifted because I knew that, you know, I was doing some dancehall music. So, you know, dancehall is connected with smoking weed. And then in the Malawian culture, smoking weed is just not acceptable.
It's dark past.
So, I had a proper thought of my life and my future. Then I decided maybe I should just quit dancehall music. I should just quit music, and then I went back to school. Then I wrote my MSc and then went to university, Polytechnic. It actually helped me, because I think if I was still doing music, I wouldn't have the proper music. You know, Malawi, there are a lot of big artists, but then they don't have the money from the music. You see, so going back to school and quitting music, quitting chamba. Was such a very good.
So you mean to say big jam?
So when I what?
You big jam?
Yes, I don't speak now. So I don't know.
When is he planning to quit?
When
Shut up. I think actually I'm a bad influence for Ramadan. Because the time I met, he was not.
So actually, you're abusing Ramadan. Remember Ramadan?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I mean, I'm the one that is getting recognized now a lot.
Because people already used with me.
Yeah.
But sometimes when I go maybe to a little way, they're like, are you the guy from TikTok?
Yeah.
You see? But then it doesn't happen anymore in Blantyre. If my TikTok and Fada is the one getting recognized in the street all the time.
Yeah.
We are all in the videos.
Yeah.
But then people will just pass me and think, oh, Fada! Hey, bro, I'm the mastermind of all this content. I can just
I can delete my account anytime. Deactivate it.
I'm enjoying it. I'm actually posting a lot of videos of Fada, maybe with other artists, and I'm not involved.
Yeah.
But I'm actually the one directing it.
Yeah.
It's more like a music producer.
Producing a lot of music for different people, but then he never gets to be in the spotlight. But other people are then in the spotlight enjoying the fame and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I think.
But that's what I'm saying. He's the one that is behind all of this content. So even when there's content with Nanyonyo and
You see how we do the content. I'll go like, okay, I say, let's create some content. Yeah. Can you say, Ndikufuna Sima Yamamina? Say it.
Ndikufuna Nsima, and then what?
Sima Yamamina. This is how it's like all the time. There is a struggle behind it.
Yeah. It's always like this. And then he's like mumbling. Normally, he's mumbling a lot.
Oh, can you say what he said? Like, Ndikufuna Sima Yamangina.
Yamangina? See, this is how it's going. And then people in the streets, they see me and they're like, talking to Chiwa, flowing like...
Yeah, and then expecting you to...
Oh, I know... what's whatever.
Makes sense.
That's how we actually make content. I have a lot of videos, the behind the scenes, that I would just just pile them up and just post them. People should appreciate the struggle that we also have in creating the content.
Alright, okay, important question to you, Fada. If you can relate like the content creation in Malawi and in Germany, like what's the difference?
Okay, in Germany, I would say, okay, I was not that much into the TikTok industry, because I was not a creator at all, and now we're here. But from what I know in Germany, there's also a lot of comedy, stuff like this, relatable comedy. But then there's also other content like tips or vlogs or whatever, or some funny stuff that just happened, and then a story time. So I don't know if you have this also in Malawi, because it seems like they're more like the trends, and then everyone is doing the trend. Just what we already talked about. Yeah, that's probably the main difference that I would notice. But I'm not that much into the game as Ramadan is.
So if we are to improve, where do you think we should improve in content creation?
Content creation.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, you're asking me stuff.
No. Have you watched my own content before?
Because I
am giving yourself.
You must have watched one video, maybe like.
So when I go on TikTok, I'm still in my German TikTok bubble, or my international TikTok bubble in general. So sometimes Ramadan's videos they pop up on my feed, because my German friends back in Germany, they see me and they repost this. Because I told them about, hey guys, you know what's going on right now? So they follow Ramadan as well. Ramadan has now an international audience, you could say. But I'm not in the Malawian TikTok at all.
It makes sense.
At all. I don't know what's going on around me. And I also think that's not a bad thing, because then you are not copying any trends that you see around you. You just stay
original.
Original, and always think on your own what type of content you want to do, and not just, oh, this is working, okay, so we will go this way.
Like in Malawi, people are actually improving, despite that it's the same content. But we are improving in terms of the quality of the videos, the quality of the sound. We're getting there. We're getting there.
All right.
Nah, I feel like we are almost done, but we want to do this differently. So I want you, Michael, to ask.
Are you trying to scare us?
Nah, let's do this differently. I'll have two questions to ask Fada, or you, or we can say one. I'll ask each of you one question. You two, you do the same. You can ask any question to anyone. Same as you.
But that's how we think of questions. Do you have the right to reserve some answers?
Nah.
I think we should have we should have that right.
You're a human, you can say what
you can ask any question of your choice.
Mm-hmm.
You start asking Fada and me, even then Ramadan.
Same as you ask Michael, me. Any question.
But the same question.
So yeah.
Okay.
The same question to all of them?
No.
No, it's not the same question. It's like I have my own questions.
Yeah.
And we will ask them questions. So it's one question to each of them.
Yes. Starting with you, Michael.
Who am I asking?
All of us.
So you have to think of 3 questions
Yes.
now.
3?
Yeah.
One for me, one for him, one for him. That's also hard for me. We know each other already.
Let's go.
I think you should pioneer the question.
Okay, Mike. How many sisters do you have, bro?
I have to go back to my ancestors and recount them.
Because every time we come here to shoot this podcast, I'm always finding beautiful sisters, and every time they're
It's a different system.
oh my gosh, this is my sister. Yeah, but yeah, answer my question.
Like, none of them, I can't count them, you know? Others are cousins, others are sisters. So you normally meet different people, so I can't really count them.
So it's there because people, have one.
We don't do that here. We're even professional. The podcast.
All right. Anyways, Fada, what's your plan with your girlfriend in Malawi? Like, you planning to take her to Germany, or when you are gone, it's gonna end there?
You were choker. We don't talk about this already now. Yeah, not in public. We barely talk about this already between the two of us. So yeah. You can give me another question if you're not satisfied with that, but I won't go into detail.
Yeah.
Nah, I think that's
fine.
That's it.
That's fine. Okay.
I mean,
I think that's fair enough, right?
Yes.
Anyone would.
Okay, Ramadan.
Let us enjoy.
For you, what's going to be your advice to Malawian content creators?
My advice. I mean,
Yes.
most of them are already good, but then we just have
I
to
think now we can talk to
just
them.
face the camera.
Yes.
Okay, most of them are very, very good. What I can advise my fellow content creators in Malawi is just we need to diversify the ideation, the ideas. We don't have to be limited to just the same ideas that other people are doing. For example, I'll give an example of if I'm doing comedy, and you're not quite good at comedy, but then you can also find something else. Like you can just choose to lip sync or other music challenges that are already trending in Malawi, or you might want to showcase some of your talents like dancing, or if you can twist your body, or if you're a very good chef, you can cook. Just give us tutorials of some other things. I mean, we should not just be stuck into one dimension. We can diversify. That's the advice that I can give.
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to ask the question now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have some questions.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Ramadan, can you please explain to me what a niece is? Yeah? So, because I feel like Malawian people don't know how you are related to one another. So please explain to me what's a niece?
A niece should be a daughter of one of your siblings.
Okay.
For example, your brother has
Hey,
a daughter.
that's strong.
Because I would have thought that you don't know what this is. Niece, sister, she's basically my grandmother. I don't know. No, he's always talking about my brother.
We were taught how to speak English in high school, in primary, in kindergarten. So we know, but then maybe they use when you're explaining this, we just choose the closest word that is in your head. So if this one is my nephew, and then I'll just say, hey, Julius, this is my brother. Because the word nephew is somewhere back. I have a lot of teachers.
For example, even if you go in the rural areas, you find that sisters and the mother has a daughter, and the mother has a sister. The daughter will be like, this is my big mother. This is my small mother. Because they're sisters, like with your mom. That's what happens.
Yeah.
It's just confusing us Azungu people. Please understand that we are confused.
Actually,
if you talk about your brothers,
I think this is because we have more extended families, and then yours are very. Yeah. So that's why we.
Yeah, the thing is, I can stay with my grandfather, my wife, my brothers in the same house. So for somebody, for example, my brother has a kid of the same age as I am. It's going to be very hard for me to be calling that kid by a nephew or a niece. I would just say she's my sister or he's my brother because we've grown up together. So that's why most of the times, you know. Yeah. So it's basically why we choose these words. I would say my niece is my brother or my brother is my
That's
niece.
relationships in Malawi. Yeah. Families.
When you were a kid, yeah, what did you want to be? What's your plan
I wanted to be a doctor.
Yeah, that was not to be on a podcast show with some
Influencing stuff.
Actually, I knew about being in the media industry when I was in secondary school. I was in Form 2. Because I watched a certain Malawian movie and I was like, I feel like I can do better than this. So I switched from being a doctor and wanting to do media studies, where I would focus in maybe in film industry, Malawian film industry. So my idea was like, I want to change that mistake I saw when I was in Form 2. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
So that's when I started focusing more on this
social stuff.
Actually, he's into a lot of things. He's into acting. Everyone knows. So something.
Interrelated.
Entertainment.
Just connected.
Yeah. So that's it.
Cool. Okay.
One more question for you, yeah?
Yeah.
If I would give you $1 million now, what would be the first thing that you would do with this money?
You have $1 million.
No, okay, we don't answer by asking. Yeah, you answer by answering.
But we are supposed to be asking this one.
Should we start?
No, like he brought up this final phase of this podcast. We ask questions to one another.
Yeah, so you're asking me now.
Yeah.
$1 million.
$1 million.
Which is almost 2 billion.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh wow.
How can I say so?
The first thing. It's the one desire deep down there in your heart that you want now. Even if it's just Maziamodzi. Just one water.
I'll just enjoy it.
Because
I'll just enjoy it.
you just enjoy it.
Yes.
Just like looking at your bank account and
No, actually, having $1 million, it's almost like having a billion Malawi question.
yeah.
Yeah, so I've actually invested in real estates and then
So your first thought is to gather more money with the money that you have.
actually that's because I'll be thinking of sustaining it. Because I don't want to be a billionaire or a millionaire by chance.
Smart guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah,
I'm
so
happy
I'm
with
gonna
this
give
answer.
you my account number so you can do it.
I'll do the transfer.
Yeah, you're telling Michael.
Sure.
Yeah, so Said, for you being a content creator, what's your plan in the next 2 years?
My plan in the next 2 years, being a content creator. You know, it has always been my wish. You know, content creators, they don't make money in Malawi. Like, for you getting paid as a content creator, that doesn't happen in Malawi. We only get money when we have maybe somebody, like, how they connected with Tay Grin. Tay Grin called them, and you charge. But in that case, they didn't charge. But that's how content creators make money in Malawi. So it will be my humble wish to at least fight for my fellow content creators. If, I don't know, the government or whoever.
So you're trying to be an activist for content creators?
Yes, because man, this thing is a hassle, man. It's not easy to come up with content, editing, all stuff. We need to be appreciated.
The thing is, our country is not recognized for the content creator fund that you generate from your views. So if he is involving the government, then the government should work on that. And they should make us recognized.
Because I saw Makla readily coming in. I think it was specifically on YouTube. I think if not Facebook.
Makra, but then it's only YouTube. that now will be generating money. You'll be having the creator fund.
You know what? That was it. Okay. YouTube works on its own, bro. There's no need somebody like to speak for Malawi and saying, okay, I'll talk to YouTube to open doors for Malawians.
How do you think countries like Germany get recognized to get content creator fund?
Okay, for YouTube, I'm talking about YouTube. YouTube, you're supposed to meet 3 requirements. Whether you are big, you have how many followers on Facebook, but if you don't have those, if you don't meet those requirements on YouTube, there's no way you are monetizing your content. Okay. So you just need to meet those requirements. So whatever that guy said was a lie, bro.
So what are the requirements?
First of all, we have watch hours. I told YouTube. You have to meet 3,000 watch hours. When I say watch hours, you have to get your videos watched. When you post, make sure that your videos are watched. Another one, right now, of course, the degree is you're supposed to have 500 subscribers. And another requirement is you're not supposed to have there's what we call copyright strike. Make sure that like how we Malawians make content, we use anyone's song anyhow. You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Make sure that your content is clean.
All right. Now to Ramadan now. Yeah. How do you see yourself in the next? Now, in terms of because I understand there is the career part of yours that is into engineering, and then there is this content creation part of yours. Which one would you think, or do you think you're more you gravitate towards to? Which one are you more gravitating towards to?
I mean, for content, I just do it for passion, Yeah. But then at the end of the day, I'm a human being. I have to feed myself. Yeah. So I'd say I'll go to something that is generating money right now, and then this is mining engineering. Yeah. Understand? Yeah. So I think I see myself in the next years just obtaining a lot of papers from different universities, amassing them, and then just using them in the career that I've already started. Yeah. That's mining engineering. Actually, I've registered my own company. It's called Mining Geo Consultancy. Yeah. So it's an engineering field. We'll be dealing with a lot of things that are engineering related. So I'd say I'll be in the engineering than in the content creation. Yeah. I cannot stop content creation because it's what I love to do. Yeah.
So should I say now? This question is going to Fada. In one of our conversation, Fada mentioned something about geoinformatics. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is it an inspiration from Ramadan?
This was already before I came here. Yeah. So already before I came to Malawi, I applied to study geoinformatics. Yeah. So it didn't have anything to do with Ramadan. I actually didn't. When I met him, I didn't know that he was a mining engineer. Yeah. But it's very close related. I see that. And it's, We're all connected.
All right, are we done?
Already before coming.
I think I'm satisfied.
No, he has to do the questions.
Chill.
Bad hosts.
This guy likes talking about girlfriends. What's the name of...
Bro, we're done with the question.
No, I have to ask you. What's the name of your girlfriend?
The name of my girlfriend? Bro. I'm single.
But you said you had. I mean, previously you said you had a girlfriend.
Wait. No.
Anyways, you're the ones owning this video. You are going to cut this part. Yeah. It's not necessary.
I'll mention the name of the girlfriend and I'll cut this off. But I'm single, man. I'm working on myself.
It's fine. You can have some of Ramadan's DMs,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So just share some.
That's cross.
Michael.
Cross.
What made you to come up with this program, the podcast? The talk.
Yeah, the talk podcast.
Yeah. What was your inspiration?
Actually, we didn't just run on Talk the Talk because I do my own writings, my articles. I call them Dear Random Shot. So these are directed to random people, yeah. Because I'm afraid of having someone saying, "Are you targeting me?" So I just said, "Dear Random Shot." So I write to the random somebody, but I just say, "Dear Random Shot." It's more like
published somewhere.
No, they are always on my Facebook page. So it's something that I've been. It's been now 3 years. of writing the Dear Random Shot article. So I'm addressing different issues. Now, being a creator of Random Shot, now it happened that Saito was doing his own things, and then we came up, Saito, we wanted to start like a talk show. Of course, we started it, but then we diverted, or not really diverted, but then we sharpened it to say, no, I think the idea of a talk show, we're going to need some audiences, and then it's going to give us some tough time. What if now we start a podcast? That's when said, well, what are we going to call the podcast? And he said, no, let's call it Talk the Talk, because we wanted to talk whatever people are talking about. That's why people are talking about Fada, people are talking about Ramadan, people are talking about what. So that's why we call it Talk the Talk. So this is something that wasn't there. We're actually coming from somewhere to end here. But the main purpose of this, we're trying to, in as much as we're trying to entertain, we're trying to inform, we're also trying to educate. That's why you see some of our content is on mental health, and then others are on the eco, in terms of conservation of the environment. Some are on entertainment. So we're trying to address all.
So just generalized everything.
Everything is they talk. Yeah.
At the end of it all, we're looking at the ultimate impact. Yes, people will laugh, will be happy, but then there's also an impact. For instance, in this one, there's something that people might have learned. Say, okay, so far has only been here for 6 months, but then he's able to know some of the Malawian things. He's able to brand, because in one or another, he's also branding some of the things that are here in Malawi.
Yeah, I mean, he's very good even with the music lyrics.
Yeah.
But this one is now just because it's.
I mean, he's quite connected to this, very attached to this song now, because whenever people listen to this and then the picture of Father comes in there, even when he's partying and then this song comes, everybody just, he just grabs all of the attention in the clubs, So
yeah, great. Your question to Father now.
Right.
Oh,
Closing question.
Yeah.
Better be good, huh?
Grand finale.
I can destroy you.
Oh, man. Destroying you, you know you better than that.
I can destroy you.
But then, I mean, he is very close to me, so
It's only for the podcast.
I know a lot of things about him, and I'm just not sure what to ask him.
Yeah.
But I will still ask him.
Okay, I'll give you a bonus question. Ask him.
Okay.
Just to destroy him completely.
Now, I'm not sure of these glasses that you wear. Are these for your sight or?
If they are real or if they are just accessories. No, they are real. But then it's not as strong. So I realized that I need glasses when I was watching. This was, I don't know, the last World Cup. Or was it the last Europe Cup? The last European Cup, so 4 years ago. I was watching football and I was not able to read the score anymore.
Yeah.
So this was when I said, okay, I need some glasses. But shocker, I'll take them off now. You'll see a different Julius now.
Different father.
I can live like that.
Yeah.
I can see everything. I can just not read what's back there.
Yeah.
So everything maybe 3 or 4 meters away from me, I can't read it. It's too small. But then I think I'm not allowed to drive the car anymore without my glasses.
Oh.
So they're not that strong.
Right. Yes, this has been fun.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe do you have any last words?
Or just say we appreciate for this gesture. I mean, it's going to put us on the spotlight, and then
Like always, we're in a season of win-win situation.
Yeah.
symbiosis.
Thanks for having us here.
Sure.
It was fun with you guys.
Yeah. Also, thank you for coming.
Thanks.
And friendly.
And thanks for creating content.
Yeah. Keep doing what you guys are doing. Ramadan. Keep doing whatever you're doing.
We had a lot of time. We would have created something.
Yeah, but there's always
He's
still here for
Yeah.
5 more months. 5.5 more months.
So yeah, we can work on something.
5 more months.
5 more months.
Yeah, otherwise, it's been good having you guys on Talk the Talk podcast. This is how we do it. We call it whatever is interesting, whatever is very good, whatever is worthy sharing out there. You're always welcome to be on this platform. Talk about it, make a difference. Till next time, this is episode number 4
Deonana.
this year.
Yeah.
But in the background, we have Mypag, the producer from Black Empire, and then we have Theo Shazam on the camera, and then we have some other cool friends out here. We have Hannah, Julian,
Undercover producers.
yeah. It's been nice having you all, guys. Till next time, see you.